What I'm about to show you is an absolute game changer. Now, wait. I know what you're thinking. That word is always overused. Everybody says that. In this case, it actually is a game changer. Now, I travel all around the world speaking at podcasting conferences and creator conferences. And one of the common questions I get in the hallway track is I want to start a new live streaming studio or podcasting studio or just start creating content, even look better in Zoom. But I want a good microphone, but I don't want to spend $400 or $500. And up until now, there's been a bunch of attempts at making fantastic, low-cost podcasting microphones. But most of the quote-unquote gaming microphones or entry-level microphones have been good, none of them super great. And I always thought to myself, what happened if the best microphone company in the world finally got down and built a gaming microphone using damn near 100 years of legacy and creating microphones? And today is that day. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the Shure MV6 gaming microphone. I have some very deep feelings about this microphone, but before we go any further, let's unbox this and show you what is in here. Now, this is a dynamic USB-C microphone designed for gamers and streamers. And right there in the top, the quick start guide is there. You just got to assemble it, download the Shure Motive Mix app, which I already have because of this microphone I'm using now, the Shure MV6, connect it to your computer and start using it. So first thing, of course, you're going to get the Shure MV6 microphone. Now, a quick look at this bad boy. Right inside, you see a very familiar Shure capsule, probably based off of that old Unidyne game. So that's right in there. It is a metal body. This is not plastic. This is a real deal Holyfield metal body. I don't have anything to click on it real quick. It tells you an MV6 on the back, has a headphone jack and a USB-C hole right there. Let's give you a closer look at what that looks like up close. You'll see it right there. So then if I pull out, you'll see you do have a, I forgot what type of plastic this is, but it's I think ABS plastic mount. And inside there is a brass screw connector so you can connect it to the body. At the bottom, there is a heavy metal plate. No pun intended. I'm not going to Tom Buck you and hit you with that. Comes with a real deal Holyfield heavy metal plate. And then there is a USB-C cable. I'll just show you what it looks like so you can get an idea of the length. I normally don't use these. I tend to use my own braided cables like the one you can see over here on the desk. And that's mainly because they tend to get tangled less. But it's a good quality USB-C cable. And I want to stretch it out real quick and say it's roughly about 4 feet in length. So I'll go ahead and move that to the side real quick. You'll see it comes with a metal. This is, I'm going to say steel. There is a steel post, and let's call this post roughly about a 6-inch post. Let's give it a check. It is 13 centimeters, just under 6-inch post. And then last but not least, there is an adapter core if you need to do something like take it from a 5/8 inch down to a 3/8 inch for any reason whatsoever for something else that you're trying to set up. And again, this is the brand spanking new Shure MV6. This is so dope. This is so dope. A quick look at the box will tell you it's coming with that voice isolation technology, auto level mode, which is clutch. I'm actually using it on this MV7 Plus right now. The digital popper stopper so you don't have plosives. Also in this MV7 Plus, actually, which I'm using right now. You have a tap to mute button. You have a real-time headphone monitoring, desktop stand, and USB-C cable connected. So this is designed to be a one-stop shop for anyone looking to get started with a good quality mic. I mean, this is crazy. This almost feels like what the original MV7 should have been. And what they did was they came in at a higher clip with that MV7. I didn't need to put that in there. I just did that backwards. And that was because I assumed that they were going for just a bigger and better market. But now with, I mean, dude, 100 years of quality. They've been around 99 years exactly. This 2025 in April will make 100 years of Shure microphone. So you know what you're getting. You know you're getting that good Shure build quality. If you don't want to see the label, turn it around. that simple. And let's go and put this on. I don't mind showing the Shure microphone label when I'm using my stuff because we all know that Shure is the best in the business. Now, most of you are familiar with the SM58, whether you know it or not. Whenever you see an icon of a microphone, that is the icon you see because that is the quintessential microphone. And again, Shure has been building these things forever. So that's what it looks like on the stand. It is quite nice looking. Comes with a nice cover, and then there's the mute button there. Let me actually use that USB cable to plug it in real quick. So now it should light up. It's hard for you to see because of my overhead, but there's the light. And if I tap it, then there goes the mute. If I tap it again. Now this is just a tap. It's not even a physical squeeze press. It is almost like capacitive style tap where you just barely touch it. Here, let me zoom this in a little bit and then try to block this light so you can see just a little tap, and that flicks it on and off. So what I'm going to do is here in my recording software, I'm going to switch over to the new microphone so that you can see it. There we go. Sorry, I had it muted. Who knew? So now you're listening to the Shure MV6, and if I want to show you what this app looks like. Okay, so we come over to the Motive Mix app, and then we click on the MV6. If I press on the device settings, you'll see that there is a gain control. Now I can adjust this up and down, but trust me, it has built-in auto gain, and you could tell from the little piece that's moving here, I'm already just naturally set really nicely. Now, the other thing that's cool about the Shure Motive Mix app is there is this thing called sound check, and this might mute the microphone for a second, but let's just see. If I go to sound check, what it will allow me to do is to do a quick recording to check my audio. Now, in some cases, the way I have my system set up, it might mute this while I do the sound check, but it's going to auto level for me and give you an opportunity to hear what it sounds like. So let me go ahead and start the sound check. This is voice isolation technology here on the Shure MV6 microphone. This microphone, although it says it's designed for gamers, is a perfect microphone for beginning streamers and content creators. Also, those people who just want to sound good and zoom. So if I want to hear what that sounds like, I would just hit the playback button. And yes, the way I have my system set up, you're not going to hear that back, but I know that the mic is set good because I can hear it. It sounds fantastic. So if I go ahead and sit done on this, I am basically set up. Again, it comes out of the box ready to roll. Now, this is incredible. Let me move this out the way so that you know that this is no longer connected. I'm actually going to physically disconnect it and then move it out the way for a second. I have a little bit more space here on the desk. So this is what the handling noise is like. It's there. It's not too bad. It's very common for a mic of this size without the additional padding. This is what the close proximity would sound like. And just to show you how good auto gain is, as I place it back on the desk, you're not really getting a lot of variation in the volume because the auto gain is controlling what it sounds like. So let's give it a little bit of more tilt up because that's better for the way I am positioned in this chair. And we're going to do something which is very common to the people who would be using this as a zoom microphone. We're going to place it slightly out of the shot and off axis. And still I can hear that it's doing a decent job. Now let me move it far in front of me, sort of out of frame, and then tilt it so it's no longer in the shot per se. And again, for those people who are very handsy and like they do a lot of swinging in that, it won't ever sound as good as when it's close to you, but this is still pretty amazing. Again, there's no special effects right now. I don't have any sort of EQ or anything of that nature. This is what's built into the microphone. So the auto level mode will take care of your microphone levels. I'm sorry, I'm a radio DJ. I need to put it where it belongs. The state-of-the-art auto level mode, well, it automatically level this for you, so you don't have to know a lot about going in and making these adjustments. It does have a digital popper stopper built in. One of my favorite words in the business, the digital popper stopper, aka Peter Piper pickle peppers. No, Peter Piper pick peppers and run rap rhymes. That's how you say that. And listen, you don't really get a lot of plosives. And then it has a built-in real-time denoiser. So if you are a person who has to deal with an air conditioner, some sort of HVAC, maybe a little humming from something moving around your house, if there is any sort of consistent whirring noise like a fan or AC, or maybe a mild hum that comes from something in your house that's vibrating, that sounded weird, it will be able to automatically denoise that on the fly. And again, the best thing about this microphone, it comes with everything included. So if you're a person just starting out and you're looking for best bang in the buck with over 100 years of microphone building skill, this is the mic for you. I'm going to tell you one thing after we take a quick look at the sheet. It's going to retail for $149, and it will just plug directly to your computer, Mac or PC. I'm currently using a Mac Studio with the latest software, including Sequoia. I'm using the Motive Mix app, which you want to download in order to just get everything set up right. Normally with these Shure microphones, once you configure it the way you want it, that gets stored into the microphone. If you were to unplug it and plug it into a different a different computer, it will still just work. It'll just be gravy. Okay, you'll see on here, it tells you about the auto leveler, the digital popper stopper, so forth, and etc. It explains to you that it is compatible with Mac and PC out of the box, and it explains to you that it comes with the microphone, the cable, and a 12 centimeter desktop stand. I mismeasured that. I said 13. It says 12. I guess I didn't make account for when the screw holes go inside the parts. That shrinks it a little bit. But it's a beautiful microphone. It's built like a tank. It sounds fantastic. And I have some special feelings about this microphone. A few months back, if you follow the channel, you'll know that I went to Chicago to meet with the Shure team with a bunch of other fantastic creators, like my partner in crime for my podcast, Mary Lou Mandel, and Sides, who is a fantastic Logic teacher and creator and musician, Davi Das, who's a fantastic creator and musician, Sean Daniel, fantastic musician. And we had the opportunity to sit down with the Shure engineers and give our input on this microphone. We had a chance to hear it and see it when it was first being built, and then they took our questions, made some adjustments, and put this microphone out. So I don't get my name in any credits or anything, but it was fun to be a part of this. And as soon as they brought it out from the little mysterious box and showed us what they were doing, we all instantaneously knew this sucker was going to be a hit. I believe Monty Weaver and Kurt Nugent, I would say Kurt Nugget, also friends of mine, fantastic creators. They were like, this is the piece that is missing whenever, as a studio builder, integrator, whenever people say, I want like the best inexpensive microphone. And so they've done it. The best microphone company on the planet with one of the longest histories of building quality microphones. The company that takes their time to test these microphones with artificial sweat, to test them for heat, to test them for build quality, make the bodies out of metal. I mean, Sure, you sure did it again. Uh-oh, I did it again. I'm stepping on your toes, Tom Buck. I am really sorry about that. But ladies and gentlemen, the Shure MV6. This is fantastic. You know, it's just light enough that if I'm not going to take the stand, I would stick it in the suitcase and carry it with me on the road. So I'm really incredible. Pair it with a nice set of headphones, and anybody that's into gaming or just want to sound much better in your Zoom calls, your Google Meet, your Teams, whatever, you pair this MV6 with Ecamm and you're good to go. That's it. So go and check this out. I will put all the links in the description. It is available as of today. You should be able to find it anywhere your quality Shure microphones are got. And ladies and gentlemen, I will go deeper and do more testing and maybe come out with a more comprehensive video. But I was just excited. I wanted to get this bad boy out right away. So I'll put links in the descriptions. I'm going to show you a couple more videos that I think might be beneficial to you if you are a content creator. So go ahead and check those out now.